Hello students, I am Renu Matthew, Assistant Professor, MC Department, ISM Pune.
Students, in this lecture, we will learn project estimation in software engineering and the basics of COCOMO model. The overall goal of project planning is to make a strategy for controlling, tracking, and monitoring of complex technical projects so that the result, that is the software which is being developed, gets done in time with the required quality. Project estimation in software engineering, that is the estimation of resource, cost, and schedule, requires experience. It requires access to historical information, that is access to estimated values of past similar projects, and of course, the courage to commit to quantitative predictions when qualitative information from the past project is all that exists with the project manager. Estimation carries risk and it leads to uncertainty. So for project estimation, the project scope must be well understood by the manager. The functionalities which needs to be implemented should be well elaborated, or it has to be decomposed to the minute level so that the understanding is good, and it will be always good if historical matrices are available with the manager for estimation. Estimating the cost of a project is one of the most challenging tasks for a project manager, and one of the best way to calculate it is using the COCOMO model. COCOMO stands for Constructive Cost Model. It is a regression model based on the number of lines of code where project estimation is done based on the total number of lines of code required to develop the software. This means the size of the system defines the cost of the project. It is a procedural cost estimate model of software projects and often used as a process of reliably predicting the various parameters which are associated in making a project, such as size, effort, time, and cost. It was proposed by Barry Boehm in 1981 and is based on the study of 63 projects, which makes it one of the best documented models. The four basic software project estimations are estimating the size of the development effort, estimate the effort in person months or person hours, estimate the schedule in calendar months, and estimate the project cost in the agreed currency. The key parameters which define the quality of any software product, which are also an outcome of the COCOMO, are primarily effort and schedule. Effort talks about the amount of labor hour that will be required to complete a task, which is measured in person months units, and schedule, which is the amount of time required for the completion of the project or the job, which is proportional to the effort which is put in, and it is measured in days, weeks, months, etc. Different models of COCOMO has been proposed to predict the cost estimation at different levels based upon the amount of accuracy and correctness required. So there are three different types of projects which have been identified by Boehm, which are organic, semi-detached, and embedded projects. A software project is said to be an organic type if the team size required is adequately small and the problem is well understood by the team and has been solved in the past, and also the team members have a nominal experience regarding the problem. A software project is said to be semi-detached type if the vital characteristics such as team size, experience, knowledge of the various programming environment lie in between that of organic and embedded. The projects classified as semi-detached are comparatively less familiar and difficult to develop compared to the organic ones and require more experience and better guidance and creativity. For examples, compilers or different embedded system can be considered of semi-detached type. A software project with requiring the highest level of complexity, creativity, and experience requirement fall under the embedded category. Such software requires a large team size than the other two models which we have discussed, and also the developers need to be sufficiently experienced and creative to develop such complex models. COCOMO 1 has proposed 3 types of models or 3 levels of COCOMO: the basic COCOMO model, the intermediate COCOMO model, and the detailed COCOMO model. The basic COCOMO 81 model is a single valued static model that computes software development effort as a function of program size expressed in estimated 1,000 delivered source instructions or 1,000 lines of code, that is KLOC. The first level, that is the basic COCOMO, can be used for quick and slightly rough calculation of the software cost. Its accuracy is somewhat restricted due to the absence of sufficient factor considered about the project. Intermediate COCOMO takes cost drivers into account. This model computes software development effort as a function of program size and a set of 15 cost drivers that includes subjective assessment of the product, the hardware, the personnel, that is the people involved in software development, and the project attributes. And detailed COCOMO model additionally accounts for the influence of individual project phases, that is, in case of detail, it accounts for both these cost drivers and also calculations are performed phase-wise, henceforth producing a more accurate result. Thus, the advanced or the detailed model incorporates all the characteristics of the intermediate version with an assessment of cost drivers impact on each step, that is analysis, design, coding, testing, and implementation phase of the software engineering process. With this, we come to the end of this lecture. Thank you.